Established as the very first boat club in Nigeria, the Port Harcourt Boat Club once stood as a symbol of the boating club. Over the years, taking its toll, as Nigeria flourished, the beloved club has faced losing the shine that once. Today, we stand at a turning point, not just to remember a rich legacy, but to restore it. The time has come for the Port Harcourt Boat Club to reclaim its place, its identity, and write a new chapter Boat Club. Tourism Development and Advocacy Group, Beach Harcourt Club, in their quest for promoting the tourism industry, were at the 3-day boating festival, Harcourt Boating Club, to be a star and Port Harcourt Boat Club. The 3-day event saw dignitaries from all over coming together to promote boating in the state, as well as to raise funds and launch the new deficit of the boat club. Beach Harcourt Club works an immense contribution towards tourism awareness of the state. Events on the last of the boating festivities. In attendance was Virgin Director General, who is also chair of Port Harcourt Boat Day. Highlighting some of the challenges he called government what he is money
to be done. So much more to be done. It's a daily process all about it. It doesn't just happen. Well, we've done. We still need to do some more. Port Harcourt Boat Club, best boat club in Nigeria, West Africa. Design you see here today. There have been some problems, we've gone beyond those problems now. We want to leverage on what we have now. So in the next maybe 1 year, if you come here, you'll marvel at what you see.
Okay.
Public, private partnership, that's the way to go, and we've done quite a whole lot of public to grow a whole lot of there's the next the waterfront, and the next step is the building of the main clubhouse. This one was built in 1947, so it needs a whole lot of refurbishing there. So that's coming. I would encourage young people to just put in their best. Quite a lot is coming. Music studios, television studios, film studios are coming up. We need to help each other to grow. So for me, I'm doing quite a lot. There's a studio. I'm lined up that will be coming up soon. So anywhere back.
His Royal Highness Sir Henry Micah Beterifiye II, Amadabo of Onubaye I of Sambu Ama, Tuon Brass Kingdom, Bayelsa State, for his contributions towards the club and sponsorship for the new deficit in the works. Our talks with some members of the club, this is what they had to say.
Mentally stable, that's what we're here for. Basically, of untapped potentials in the city, and we are very positive that at this time next year, this structure should be half done, and it has the capacity to attract a lot of revenue to the city. Basically, I will attribute that to the government involvement. There is a project, they call PPA, public-private, projects partnerships. So when the government wants to work with persons, if they are in the news, that a few months back, His Excellency visited here, the governor Sims Fubara, and donated 250 million, and pledged 250 million to us, and that should go a long way. But I believe that they could do more when they bring up initiatives to allow individuals to be stakeholders in this project. So when you invest, there is a reasonable ROI for you, so that you could be able to have confidence that I am putting in this area, and in the next 2-3 years, the government should protect my investment, and it should have something reasonable with it. So I just encourage everyone to be hopeful that we get our democratically elected government back, and we should be able to make these proposals to see their involvement, and basically see how people, if you are observant, somebody has donated 10 million, somebody donated 500,000, so on and so forth. What does that indicate? That there are individuals that are interested to support this, to create a River State, to promote tourism, and then when they are well motivated and supported, 100% sure that they will tune into the project. This great club, is over for years now, the place has been just continuing. But with the good management we have, you can see they are controlled. They do something from club. By God's grace, we are here today. Unveiling it by the grace of God. People like you, applying to the Pinnacle Club, we are achieving our aim. This place we are sitting now, we watch the beach. That where we are seeing that boat, that is where you see this house. So you will not see this.
River State Signage and Advertising Agency Risa Chukwudi Dimpa, who is also a member of the club, was in attendance, and in his interview with ATN, called on the private sector to take interest in developing the state's tourism industry.
The club was there since 1947, and at a point in time, for like the past 20 years, the club has it actually wasn't functional, and I know the past concerning the club and to revive the club, and way of God, a lot of individuals have come back and put the club back in its stead, and the next phase is to take the club to its glory, because arguably this is the best boat club in Nigeria. Arguably, funny enough, this is River State. And you agree with me that apart from maybe here, waterfront is top-notch, they're prime properties. So that's where we're headed, and that's where we should be going. Waterfront properties are top-notch, and water play is the best form of. In the next 5 years, the boat club will be something that will be attracting a lot of tourists. You can see that there's a new design that's been unveiled for the club. There's an influx of membership. In the next 5 years, when the club ends, you see a lot of boats and yachts anchored here. First, the government is going to definitely have to create an open environment. Once that is done, the private sector will definitely come into play.
18 was opportune to have a chat with the boat club's membership secretary, and this is what he had to say.
Of course, Port Harcourt Boat Club is the oldest boating club in Nigeria, especially in West Africa. In fact, today people are talking of Lagos, but it all started here in River State in 1947. The place went moribund due to insecurity for about 14 years, and you could see what's happening today. You could see the embrace. People are eager to come out and enjoy themselves with the boating activities, and this is the only boating club in the whole of and in Niger Delta, and it is only good that we make it work, we bring it back to speed and bring it back to what it used to be. Yeah, not everybody, but yet they have all come because this is the only place that brings us as Niger Deltans, as rivers people, close to what we are, which is our identity, the riverine area. Okay, although the governor of the River State is the commodore of the club, we are believing that we're going to partner with the state government to, come in, and of course, this is one of River State tourism potentials. We need that synergy to get it work as it's working elsewhere, so that you see a self-help through our partners, through our members, through every other person that have come to support us. We are appealing to the government and every other person of repute to come in to partner with us and make this place work, because this is the only boat club, like I said, in River State and in Niger Delta. You can't find a boat club in Bayelsa, you can't find in Delta, you can't find in Akwa Ibom or Calabar, but Port Harcourt has the only boating club in Niger Delta. So it's only better that we all join hands, our identity, our grandchildren will come and see what we have done and be part of it and enjoy it long into the future.
River State veteran actress and a strong advocate for tourism in River State, Hilda Dokibo, a proud member of both Beach Harcourt and the Boat Club, called on the government as well as critical stakeholders to come together and revive not just the Boat Club but tourism in River State as well.
It's not just a belief, it's a conviction. I know that we have more to give to the world has already seen. And so I think that everything that I have achieved can be used in promoting this place. For a lot of reasons. But it has the fact that I'm from here, and also because people need to know. Yeah, people need to know. The picture of us that politics have painted before is that you can't come here. It's unsafe. Every male or female, we're all militants. Everything that happens here is crime. So that's the kind of picture a few wicked people have painted. And that's not true. Harcourt is the most peaceful place you can live. River State is the best place to raise a child, because you will have time for the child, and the child will grow up properly, well-rounded, right? But perhaps the only state where you can pick up values on the streets, because people feel responsible. So, I don't have a better place to market. This is the best place to market. First, it's very sad at River State. So meaning we have lots of rivers around here. Right now, we're the ones who don't get to do water-based economy, blue economy, because of what I have mentioned before. People club, and I'm a member of this club because from when I was like maybe 11, I was part of both clubs, Sailors Club, and it was where we first got our leadership skills as children in this town. And so it was easy for me to say, oh, I want to be a member of the boat club. But I only became a member because it was only like 2 years back that somebody made this place look like a place, right? So it's important for us really to reintroduce it. That's why some of us are here. That's why we've opened the gates for people to come and see what can happen. So
the president and founder of the Beach Harcourt Club, in his interview to TN, they called on stakeholders, individuals and governments to come together and discuss the best possible ways by which the club can be reignited, considering that it is the first boat club in Nigeria and the only one in the Niger Delta region. Following our excerpts from the festivities, please enjoy.
Well, when you look at the environment, you can see the water, you can see the boats. But what I would agree with you is that we should have much more publicity, awareness about the boat club. And before I go into what we stand for in the Harcourt, I think I will just leave it at that. What we do is we are an umbrella body for tourism. Anything that we feel is a potential to grow or develop tourism in River State, we're all about that. So if you feel having rats in your backyard around and it can bring people there, then we're going to be there for you. Tourism is, in my word, tourism is any nonsense you can do to other people to come there and watch or be entertained. That's tourism. So whatever people can do, or if there's any potential things where people can gather people, they're there as a club. So yes, I agree with you. But if you look at the landmass and surrounded by water, apart from Bayelsa State, River State comes next. Where you're talking about the water surrounding the land. And we're not supposed to be compared to Lagos State. Lagos State is supposed to be compared to us. A successive government, you know, we feel we're River State for a reason. And that reason is because we're surrounded by rivers and the ocean. And we should understand that any city or any nation, where the most is from what they have. What we have the most is not oil. What we have the most, so we should make money from water. The government should look at that. But however, if they're not looking at that, the Harcourt, we're looking at that, and the government to what we stand for. We don't stand for anything, we stand for only tourism. Let me tell you one thing, tourism is you know how I'm going to go into what they say about the oldest profession. That's not even the oldest profession. The oldest profession is tourism. Now, I'll give you an example. Way back, fathers, even before the Europeans even came to Nigeria, people would say, oh, there's a tree in Oputo. If you cut the tree, it will still be. Us, what we want to do is to gather the world to come to River State, based on not just you have to come, but because you need to come to see what we have, and what we have, without exaggerating, is second to none. When you go abroad, you come to England, What are you doing in London? Infrastructural tourism. It's not natural. You come to see Big Ben. You come to see London Bridge. You go to Paris. What are you going there to see? Eiffel Tower. You go to New York. What are you going to see? Statue of Liberty. Come to Nigeria. What are you coming to? Nature. Nature was there at the beginning. It is there now, and it will be there at the end. So we should focus on what we have and not what the world wants. Oil is on its way out. Tourism in Nigeria and agriculture is on its way in. So we should capitalize on the future. People like me, I'll just let you know that we have a movement called Harcourt Club. The Harcourt is all about the beaches around River State and promoting the beach or our marine tourism potential. If you want to be part of us, I'll give you our number. It's 0808 210 00. Call the president and founder. We'll speak. If you believe you're about what we're about, we'll add you to our movement. And our movement is very simple. Promote tourism around the state. And that's all. So, as I said before, whether you like it or not, tourism must come to River State.
Reporting for ATN, Antonia Asabil.